I represent a growing number of the population of our nation's young people that don't have either parent, didn't have either parent at home. They didn't have mommy and they didn't have daddy. So they're living in a kind of crisis situation. If there aren't parents, they're able to turn off the television and stuff, then they depend on the legislation. They depend on the community at large to, kind of set the standard, to aim to put some things out there, that safety nets, guards that help to protect them. BCW or CSS or SSC, whatever these companies are, they can come into the home and they can take the child out of the home with the aim to take the child out of a crisis situation and put the child in a situation where their needs are going to be better looked after. They're going to be safer. And a lot of times, there's a lot of issues that come along with that, and a lot of those issues, become developmental and, emotional issues that, even as a grown man, you can still find yourself struggling with many, many, many years later. It's something about the cold walls, the cold white cinder block walls, the cold, oppressive feeling of like you don't matter, and you may never, ever, ever matter again. Going to the gym and training was a tremendous resource of therapy for me. It was probably the single most important therapeutic choice I could make on my own, in my own personal life. Recognizing that if I didn't do that, it wasn't anyone's fault but my own. My bodybuilding experience taught me that I could be successful and I can be a failure, but I'm in the driving seat. I can say that I will train this many hours a day, this many times a week, this many times a month. I will do these set things, and as a result, at the end of this process, I will have created my own blueprint towards my own victory or failure. But win or lose, it wasn't going to be because I was a victim of circumstance or somebody else told me or said for me that it would be.